फुट का है इतना बड़ा। पानी की तरफ आ जा रहे।
Mermaids are real, and by the end of this video, you will believe in them too. Starting off, we have the Nashville sighting. In 2020, a TikToker recorded a video of a mermaid in a lake in Nashville. It said that the video was taken at Percy Priest Lake, and the video shows a woman sitting in her car filming a mermaid swimming in the lake. You can see a human head and a mermaid tail. Now, she added that no one around her seemed to see or react to it. So was it a real mermaid or just someone in a costume? I mean, since it was filmed in 2020, it wouldn't shock me if it was real. 2020 was a crazy year for everyone, and mermaids being seen isn't really a shock to me at all. Now, people in the comments of this video have mixed feelings. I think this mermaid is real. What do you think? Let us know in the comments down below. Now, let's discuss swimming with dolphins. A viral TikTok clip shows what appears to be a mermaid swimming with a pod of dolphins in the middle of the ocean. Who filmed this, where and when it was taken, has not been made clear, but I think the video is proof within itself. You can see the mermaid jumping in time with the dolphins, and it's not just another dolphin. You can clearly see a human head, torso, and arms, along with the mermaid tail. Now, it's kind of shocking to see a mermaid pretty much expose herself to the world like this, but I'm sure swimming with dolphins like that is a lot of fun, and she was probably just trying to blend in. It does seem like humans have a special bond with dolphins, and maybe we have to thank mermaids for that. Now we have the Tony Woods sighting. For those of you who don't know, Tony Woods is a comedian, and while you may think he could be playing a joke about telling a story about how he saw a mermaid in real life, I implore you to think again, as he seems so genuine. When he was on Joe Rogan's podcast, he explained that he had seen a mermaid, or what he calls a merman, in real life in Seychelles, Africa. He said, "It was me and this little French boy, and they said don't swim in the lagoon after dark. Everybody was up at the bar, so everyone went down to the lagoon, and everybody's kind of racing now. So me and him go down, and we get to the water. From a distance, you see something coming, but it's coming fast, and we both kind of stop. And then it turns, and it jumps out of the water, and it's maybe at least 10-12 feet long, a man." Now, he added that it had dark skin and was half human, half fish. Now, I mean, by the way he tells this story, the body language, the inflection, it feels so real to me. And we all know there have been multiple sightings in Africa. All I can say is, at least Tony had a witness with him when he saw what he saw, but wow, what a crazy story. Up next is the Israel mermaid. In 2009, it seemed like a mermaid wanted to be noticed so badly in Kiryat Yam. It said that the mermaid was making appearances at dusk, often performing tricks for locals and tourists alike. People in the town were claiming to see a being that was part young woman and part fish. The first local to have seen the mermaid claimed that she was sunbathing, and as he and his friends approached her, she bounded from the sand and disappeared into the waves. Now, the news spread fast, and multiple people came forward and saw the mermaid. It seems like then this mermaid decided to stay around the area for years, as in 2013, two tourists spotted a mermaid sitting on a rock. They were able to film it, and the results are incredible. Now let's talk about the time a mermaid was caught in a net. Fishermen don't get scared that easily, but then again, I don't think they ever thought they would catch a mermaid while doing their job. In an alarming video, it appears that some fishermen caught a mermaid in a net. They were actually so shocked that they accidentally dropped it back into the water. A clearly humanoid arm with a webbed hand reached back at them from the net, as if trying to grab the men. The men lean back to avoid it, and the net slips and falls back into the ocean, with the mermaid escaping and them being left with questions. Now, is this legit? I think so. Now we're moving on to a story about being stalked by mermaids. Yes, you heard that right. In a series of viral video posts in 2023, it appears that a deep-sea fisherman caught a pod of mermaids stalking him, his crew, and his ship. In one video during the daytime, he shows the water and you can see a mermaid-like creature hiding beneath the water. Then it and another creature kept up with the speed of the boat. Then in another video taken at night, you can see the two creatures speeding through the darkness of the water, and they are speaking, singing, shrilling something, and the sound is just so haunting. At one point, it sounds like they're saying, "Jump for me." Now, sirens are known for luring men to their death in the sea, and is that what they were trying to do here? It's creepy. Now, the fisherman obviously understands how weird and creepy this whole situation is, and seems to be so confused and scared, but rightfully so. Next up is the Zimbabwe mermaids. Zimbabwe has a well-established firm belief in mermaids called Njuzu. The mermaids here are considered dangerous and have even allegedly caused numerous drownings. Now, after these drownings occur, the community comes together to complete some rituals to calm down these spirits. Now, there was an incident where work at numerous dam sightings had to be halted due to continual sightings of a mermaid. At least 4 people passed away at the dam. Now, one of the most recent stories is that there were 2 young schoolboys who perished on February 19th, 2017. According to a friend of the deceased boys, they jumped into the dam and tried to grab the mermaid because they believed it was just a big fish. But the mermaid pulled them down into the water and they died. Now, it's also been reported that 2 other people also died at the same dam in similar circumstances. Now, did they simply drown or was it due to a mermaid? I'm leaning more toward the mermaid. Moving on to the New Zealand mermaid. Skeleton of what appears to be an aquatic humanoid, or the legendary mermaid, was allegedly discovered by a crew of fishermen whose ship sailed on the east coast of South Island in New Zealand after a storm. The 7 fishermen from Papua New Guinea thought they found a female corpse in the coastal sands and assumed it was the remains of a victim of a crime or someone who died by accident. Due to this, the fishermen contacted the New Zealand Coast Guard to alert the authorities. But after the authorities cleared the sand, it was obvious that the skeletal remains did not belong to a human being. New Zealand Police Public Relations Officer Bernard Jenkins said they were not exactly certain what they were dealing with, but they have sought assistance from forensic and anthropological experts from the University of Auckland to identify the skeletal remains. Now, there has been no updated information on what this creature is, which makes me even more suspicious. I don't think they want to admit to the general public that mermaids are in fact real. Moving on to the fish port. In a video that was originally posted on Facebook, viewers can see some men lifting what appears to be a mermaid at a fish port. Now, this creature clearly has the upper half of a woman and the bottom half of a fish. Now, it's unclear when or where this video was taken, but many people in the comments speculate it's from somewhere in the Philippines, as they, and I quote, "see mermaids all the time and it's just a normal thing for them." Now, what they did with the mermaid in the video is anyone's guess, as it appears that she was still alive. And last on our list is the news mermaid. In a clip from a news channel in Peru, it appears that they captured a video clip of a mermaid or some kind of creature. In the news, they're showing part of a lake or body of water, and there's just a strange creature there. Now, we don't really have much information at all on this video, but all I know is that it's creepy, and I can't believe they caught it on camera. Now, it appears that the crew didn't even realize that they caught it on camera because it happened so fast and they went back to reporting as normal. Now, when you slow down the video, you can really see something there, and hey, maybe the mermaid just wanted to make their live TV debut. Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 recent mermaid sightings that are hard to ignore. Do you believe in mermaids? Let us know in the comments down below, and we'll see you next time.